All right, guys, welcome to Tuesday night. We are doing our meeting virtually today. I am super excited. It is the week of Thanksgiving and Tuesday, so Thanksgiving's in 2 days. We've got Black Friday coming up on Friday, or we like to call it Pink Friday. So tonight, you guys, it's going to be a shorter than usual meeting because we are not in person, but I do want to go over the important things and also answer any questions you guys have about um, like holiday sales, but specifically Pink Friday and Small Business Saturday. So this Saturday is also Small Business Saturday, and then Monday is Cyber Monday. So there's a lot of different sales that you guys can utilize this weekend and really to get like into the swing of the holiday shopping season. So on that note, I'm gonna bring up the screen. Can you guys see here my Camp Holiday guide on the
Yes.
screen? Okay, perfect. So all right, so this is this is the copy that I gave you or that I gave Rose, Nicole. So you guys do have it somewhere, okay? And then Lindsay, did you say that you have this somewhere also? I believe I
Yeah, you gave it to me Monday.
Oh, good. Oh, I did give it to you. Okay, perfect. So I know we touched just a little bit on this, but I really want to go over this more in depth because it's so crucial, you guys, to like have a plan in place. Um, like now, like by tomorrow to figure out what you're doing for this weekend. So, um, all right, so holiday timetable. Obviously, like October is past, okay? So, can't do anything about that, but that's fine because you still want to kind of go over like some of these will apply, some of them won't. So, like week 1, develop your holiday strategy. Okay, we still need to like set clear goals, right? All that stuff. Create a 6x6 plan. We'll go over that later in the packet. Book parties and events, you want to do that. But like trunk or treat events, it says like trunk or treat, well, obviously Halloween's over. So like that won't apply, but I still, want you guys to kind of go through this timeline. And when we go through this packet, it'll basically walk you through each step by step of how to have a successful holiday selling season. Okay. Whether you're in the beginning of your business, whether you're seasoned, it doesn't matter whether you have zero inventory, you guys, or you've got a full store. Like, I want you to know that this can be the most successful selling season or your first. A lot of you guys, this is your first selling season, which is super exciting. So think of yourself, you guys, you are, we are a store. We are our own store. And that's the blessing in that is that we can choose who we want to sell to, when we want, and how much we want to sell. But also that means that we have to do the work, right? We've got to talk. We've got to let people know that we offer gift giving services. Decide what is our goal. What do we want to sell? And we'll look through that. But how much we want to make, and then that's going to be based off of then, of course, how much we need to sell in order to make that much profit. What kinds of things do you want to do? Do you want to have a couple sets, and focus on selling those sets? Do you want to focus on maybe doing, stop and shops? And we'll talk about that, which is like having a basket and just setting up, 10, 15-minute appointments, with your customers or with somebody, friends, family, and bringing a basket and taking orders, right? There's a lot of different things that you can do without having a whole bunch of inventory or, having to do it a certain way. Okay. People sell mostly, if you think about everything right now that you're getting for Black Friday, it's all online, right? Like all the retailers are sending, emails, they're posting on social media, um, they're texting, right? Like a lot of us have those, you subscribe to the text or whatever. So think about how much you get from that. But remember though, people want to purchase products they would rather support someone they know, right? So that is us, you guys. We want to be in front of our friends and family and let them know that we can offer these same services, but more personal, one, and two, it's going back to our families, right? And not like millionaires who don't need money. I mean, I hate to say that, but I mean, that's true, right? They want to support us. And so but we need to open our mouth and let them know that we offer these services. So anyway, there's different weeks in October. We don't need to go through all those. Let's see. Oh, okay. So November. So here we go. Holiday timeline November. Week one. Ideally, the first week, this means the first week of November, which is already passed, we want to we want to have already had our pink weekend deals done. But again, we're not, it doesn't matter. We can start now. Pink weekend, which is we call our pink weekend is Black Friday, same thing. Um, but it doesn't matter. We can start today and get everything out there for Friday and Saturday, right? Or the whole weekend. You can make up whatever sale you want. You can make it for the end of November, like or beginning of December. Who cares? But doing something is better than doing nothing. So it says schedule a customer appreciation event or a holiday open house. That is really, that's what I've been doing. Most of you guys know, or those of you that are on here know that I have my open house and my customers are used to that. Those of you that are newer, this might be a little bit more difficult to do. I don't want to say that you can't do it, but I would definitely start more with pink weekend deals and focusing on sales that way. And then you can build to an open house, okay? Because that's just a little bit more work. But I think the pink weekend is probably the best thing to start with, and then go from there. Obviously, keep booking. You want to continue booking, you guys. This is so important. We want to focus, yes, on holiday sales, but we also want to keep booking faces and parties. We want to be putting the skincare on people's faces because not only is that going to give give you sales for them personally, but it's going to also allow you to be introduced to a new person, a new customer that you can then offer your gift giving services to them for their friends and family. So it leads to a whole bunch of new potential customers as well. Okay, so week two, grow your customer group on social media, get out of your house, talk to everybody, finalize your corporate gifts. That doesn't really apply to us at this point because, if you haven't started, corporate gifting, that's a whole nother thing. We can, if you guys need or want advice on that separately, I can help you with, but we're not going to focus on that today. And then week three. So essentially, we are in week three right now. Okay, we're in the beginning of week three. Countdown begins. Start the week with a countdown for your pink weekend sale on social media. You guys start that tonight. Okay, so start posting every day in your group, okay, or on your Facebook page and personal page, and just remember the rules. Like we can't, you have to put in parent or in asterisks if it's on your personal page. You can't post any prices, one, or any of the actual deals that you're doing, but you can say like, hey, check out my my private group or my business page, and then put the link on there for all of my pink weekend deals. Okay, and you can do that, and then you can post prices and anything you want on your private page or your business page. You just can't post those on your main personal page. Okay, and then you have to put that like asterisk, must not have another Mary Kay consultant, right? Because we don't want to take away if another person who's on your friends list has a consultant, we don't want to take away from them, right? Okay, so start posting about your pink weekend deals. Even if you don't know what they're going to be right this second, just start posting today and say, hey, follow me to see all the pink weekend deals coming up in, what is it? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 days and counting. Okay. Set a goal to pamper. So pampering ladies who are visiting family for the holidays, focus on skincare, pumpkin spice glamour makeover. I mean, you don't have to do that, but basically it's booking your facials, basically what we do on a regular basis, right? Still doing that. Hold your pink weekend sale. Okay. Pink weekend. Pink Friday is this Friday. Okay. So this Friday, November, what is it, guys? Help me out. November 28th. Is that right? 25? Yeah. This Friday, November 28th. That is technically, I mean, it's Black Friday, but it's Pink Friday. So we call that November 28th, Pink Friday. Um, Connect with your customers through email, text, and social media to remind them about the special deals that they can be a part of. Choose one or all to offer. Okay, and I would choose these all, you guys, because the more you do, especially because you're new, the more opportunity they have to shop from. And if they miss one day, they can take advantage of another day. So Pink Friday, obviously, is this Friday. This Saturday, the November 29th is Small Business Saturday. And then Monday, is December 1st. That is Cyber Monday. Okay, and we'll talk about the different deals or specials and ideas that you can do for those days. Now, week four, set a goal to book. Well, technically, this is week four, isn't it? Okay, well, anyway, um, usually Pink Weekend or Black Friday is like the third weekend, but whatever. Just roll with me here on this. So this is kind of week four too. Set a goal to book. So again, focusing on booking your facials and parties and get your date book filled up for December. Please, I want you to know that even though you may feel that people are going to tell you they're busy, they may because people are busy this time of year or they're more busy, right? Like everyone's doing all the holiday stuff. I promise you, in my 9 years of business, I am always still I find people that want to sit down and get a facial done through all of December. November, December, I'm just as booked as I am the rest of the year, if not more, because people want to be pampered this time of year while they're, just take a moment out for themselves. So don't believe that don't believe the liar, like things that people are too busy. There are people that want to meet, okay? So keep reaching out, keep booking. Celebrate Give Back Tuesday. This is something I've never really done. So we'll kind of skip through that. If you want more information, you can look up stuff online, but I don't know much about the Give Back Tuesday. Recruiting. You guys, this is the best time of year to recruit because it's the best sales time, the best selling season. Women are looking, first of all, everyone needs more money because we're spending more money, right? It's for gifts and for holiday parties and, for all the things. And so women are looking for more money, but they're also spending more money. So think about that as you're doing your facials, your parties, you're talking with people. If somebody is interested or seems even slightly interested in what we do, you guys reach out to me and let me know. And I would love to set up a little, a chat with them or heck, I'll buy them coffee and sit down and talk about the opportunity. A phone call, whatever. But I feel like we don't want to forget about recruiting during the holiday season just because we're so focused on selling the products, right? We want people to see that, this is one of the best times to become a consultant for one of those reasons. So, okay, so then December starts next week. Can you guys believe it? Monday. Oh my gosh, Monday is December 1st, which is insane. And this is like full throttle. We are in Christmas mode. Thanksgiving's over. Everyone is like, okay, like some of them have already finished their shopping. Some of people have just started their holiday shopping. Some people won't even start until, the week before Christmas. So you still have tons of people to work with, like to sell to, okay, and to book. So focus on your star, you guys. This is a big reminder. The star consultant quarter that we're in ends on December 15th. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. I'm going to reach out to everyone and let you guys know where you're at with your star so that you can see, kind of make sure you're keeping track of that. And to see how close you are or far away, because there's a lot of time. 3 weeks. So December 15th is 3 weeks away from now. So it's absolutely doable. So keep that in mind. Contact men. This is the time that I would say men do not think about, really, most men don't think about shopping for their wives or girlfriends or whoever, moms, sisters, until after Thanksgiving. Like, or Black Friday. Black Friday, like that's when Xavier starts thinking about it. Like his mind just like clicks over. It's so funny because he'll be like, oh, Black Friday, like we have to get it on Black Friday. And I'm like, okay, well, there's now like deals like throughout the whole year basically for Christmas. But okay. So like he always wants to do it on Black Friday, but we know there's different specials now that retailers have before Thanksgiving, on Black Friday, and even after Black Friday. But men start thinking about it right after Thanksgiving. So you want to reach out, make sure you're reaching out to men that you know, especially like Lindsay first comes into mind. I know that they already bought some things, but they still may need some extra products. Well, now I can't remember his name, but your regular customer, that Dan, I think. Um,
Yes.
you know, so again, I know they bought some stuff from you already, but I would still touch base with them and say, hey, like I've got some new sets ideas or, something that I didn't have before, like the sets, that you have been putting together from Court of Achievers. I would just set up another day just to get in front of them, and just say, hey, can I just show you a couple new things I have? That's it. So like things like that, you want to contact, those people. Keep booking parties, spaces. Week two, we'll talk about this more as it gets into it, but basically, just to kind of recap, so all the way up until Christmas, you guys, you're going to be selling to anyone and everyone. You're going to be talking to them about Christmas, stocking stuffers, you know, basically final call, like if you have to ship things. I don't know if any of you have customers out of town, but this would be the time, week two would be to make sure that you are finalizing those orders for people that you need to ship out to so that it makes it to them in time before Christmas. Okay. Um, you can do trunk shows. We'll talk about that in a little bit when we go down the packet. Those are fun. Um, 12 days, that's something else. Gift certificates. You guys, just because okay, let me tell you something that's so exciting. Last minute gifts, we can sell gift certificates. I mean, Mary Kay doesn't actually have like an official, like, like a plastic gift card that says Mary Kay on it. We can make them up, and I actually have some, you guys, that I can print out for you, like on an actual, like it's a really nice gift certificate that's in color, and it's like on that, the thick, what is that called? Not postcard, but I'm talking about, that thick paper. So I can make them for you guys, and it won't cost you anything. But my point is like we can sell gift certificates to people, especially men, if they don't know what their wives want. You can say, hey, you know what? What's your budget? I'd love to help you with a gift card or gift certificate. Then your wife can, or whoever, sister can pick out whatever they want when they're ready to shop with me. How exciting is that, you guys? How easy is that? Selling them $100 gift certificate. Like you don't even have to, like, you just meet up with them and give them the gift card. So think about gift certificates. Those are super easy to do. And everyone, anyone can benefit from them. Okay. Week four, set a goal to book. This is the last week of Christmas, is really making sure you're getting all of your January booked up with appointments. We'll talk more about that, year-end offers and recruiting. So again, this is a month from now, but what I really want you guys to focus on and what we're going to talk about now is this weekend. Pink Friday or Pink Weekend. Pink Friday, I want you to dream and sleep and eat and talk Pink Weekend from now until Monday, December 1st, okay? All because that is going to really impact on how much you sell, right? Is how much you talk about it, how much you share. So Pink Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday, okay? Um, so holiday selling goal. Whenever we as a business owners and consultants want to, you know, we're selling, right? We need to know where we're going, right? Because if we're just selling, we're not keeping track, it's easier for us to get lost in it all, right? And to not really know how much we're selling and what we're doing. So it's very important to have a goal, okay, for whatever you're doing, but especially during this time of year when things are crazy and there's a lot of moving pieces. So, ladies, this holiday selling goal right here, this page, and you all have, I'm pretty sure that I've given this to every single person. I've also sent it in the group chat as well. I will send it again for those of you that are watching the recording. But please, please, you guys, I want to be able to help you. Okay. Please fill this out. It takes 2 minutes. Fill this out tonight and send me a picture to my text so that I can know what your goal is and how to help you achieve that. Okay. Um, So if you need help with the math of it, text me after the Zoom and I can walk you through it. But at least you should know how much you want to profit. Okay? So what you will use your profit for and what you need to profit, okay, in order to get to that goal. All right? And then this is tracking it over to the right. Um, do you want to be a star? Remember, star ends December 15th, okay? And a star, the sapphire star, which is the minimum level, remember that is selling $1,800 worth of products in the 3 month quarter period. Okay. So that would be ordering $900 of wholesale throughout the 3 months, which is what? 369. Wait, did I do that right? No, I'm sorry, 1,800 wholesale. I apologize. 1,800 wholesale. But again, we don't need to get into the nitty-gritty of that. I'm going to check and see where everyone is at after this meeting, and we'll text you all individually. Okay. All right, so star status. I'm just writing myself a note here. All right, ladies. So please send me that picture. All right. How to have a $10,000 holiday selling season. All right, guys, these are super important. I don't want you to think that you need to do all of these. Please do not do all of these because your mind will be scattered and it's too much. I don't do all of this. Pick three things. Pick three of these things from this list to focus on and do them, okay? And I would say that a non-negotiable 1 out of 3 of your list from this page should be skincare parties, right? Because we talked about always seeing it, or facials, parties, okay? Having skincare faces are parties. This is a non-negotiable, always in our business. So that should be the 1 out of 3 items that you pick from this. Please text me also tonight once you send me your goal sheet, what 3 items from this list you want to focus on selling, okay, for the selling season. So we're going to talk about them real quick. First option, how you can sell this holiday season is by having silent hostesses. First of all, a hostess is somebody that holds a party for you. Okay. Typically, right? They're the ones who invite the guests. They get them to come and attend and, do the facials. Now, a silent hostess, okay, is somebody that is going to, let me see if I've got these. Let me see if it gives a little bit more detail here so I don't keep explaining it. Hold on 1 second. Mm-mm-mm. No, it doesn't, but that's okay. Okay, so basically silent hostesses, you guys, you're gonna give them a few catalogs. Okay, this is not an in-person party. The silent hostess is actually it's a friend or family member you're gonna ask them to have a silent party for you. You're literally going to give them a few lookbooks and then some sales tickets, okay? And they're going to basically bring the lookbooks or the catalogs to their work, okay? And ask their family and friends. They're going to bring it to holiday gatherings and they're going to ask their friends, tell them that they're having a party for you and they're trying to support you during the holiday season. And, what gifts can they purchase from the catalog that will help towards the party. So your silent hostess is going to take their order, collect their money, you guys. And then when your hostess collects $200 or more in orders, um, you guys, that's a $200 party right there. And you're not even they're doing the work for you. So you can offer them a gift. I usually offer them like a gift card for their time. So maybe $20 gift card. Okay. Maybe a satin handset, something that you have on hand, a product that you have that you can give them. But if you do not ask, you will not, no one will host one for you. Okay. I know that sounds so silly to have to say out loud, but you guys have to ask people. All right. You have to ask our friends and families want to support us, but they also want to shop local too. Everyone I know would rather shop local than go to a big box store, but we have to open our mouths and let them know that we offer those services. So silent hostesses is an awesome way to do that. Okay. Wish list, you guys. This is something that I did at my open house, and you don't have to have an open house to do this. You can literally have wish lists. I will send a wish list. I'm going to write that down too. I'm going to send a template wish list that you guys can print out. And if you need help printing them out, let me know. But a wish list basically to give to all of your customers, even send it to them. Send them a text and say, hey, what's on your wish lists, for Christmas? And maybe tell them you're doing a drawing. So what I did, you guys, basically, I'm trying to see. Oh, here it is. What I did I'm going to do also during all my um, appointments and facials is I'm giving the printed out wish list to my customers for them to fill out. What they do is, you guys, they fill out on here, okay? They fill out. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can unblur this. Hold on one second. Video. Okay. So on this wish list, it says, Dear Santa, here's my wish list. I have them put their favorite products that they don't have yet that they really have been wanting to purchase. And then on there, so they put their name so you know who it's for. And then it says, oh, here's a good one. Please text my list too. And then they put their mom, their boyfriend, their husband, their sister. They put whoever would normally buy their gifts for them for Christmas. You guys, do you know, like, this is pure gold. Like, these wish lists are so awesome because this is literally giving you opportunities, selling opportunities that takes no time at all. And it's in your customer's handwriting. They're writing this, even if you text it to them and they text it back to you, it doesn't matter. But the point is that you're going to reach out to their people that buy for them. They're Santas, right? We also call it their secret Santas. You're going to reach out to them and say, hey, my customer Sarah, I am, or you can say, hey, so and so, hey, Bob, your awesome wife had texted me this wish list. I'm her Mary Kay consultant, by the way. She texted me her wish list of items that she'd like for Christmas. Do you have a few minutes to chat so I can give you those ideas and help you with your Christmas shopping? You guys, that's as simple, so simple and so easy. Um, and and it's they want to purchase, those people are going to want to purchase something that they know that their loved ones want, right? So wish lists, you guys, you're asking everyone to fill these out. Um, okay. Now, holiday parties. Holiday parties, this is something where we can talk more about this, but this will be something more of a, you know, kind of stop and shop, maybe. These are, bringing pre-wrapped gift sets, okay, showing them those types of things, doing like a shopping appointment or like a stop and shop. Skincare parties, we talked about holding skincare parties, holiday open house. This is basically, what I told you, I have every year with my customers, I have my pre-wrapped gift sets that I basically share and show and have my customers come in and shop from. Okay. Now, anyone that's newer, okay, I said, this might be something you can work towards if you don't have as many customers, but you can absolutely still schedule one-on-one appointments with them and show them your pre-wrapped gift sets, and you can take orders for them if they want multiples and you don't have multiples, you can order, okay? I always, you guys, take the payment up front. When they order it online, if they order products online or if they order anything online, they have to pay up front, right? They don't get it shipped to them and then they pay. So I don't want you guys to be afraid to ask for that because we are business owners, and when people order with us, you want to ask for, the total, but at least half down. Okay. At least half, 50% of the order, and then they pay the rest upon delivery, because that 50% will then enable you to be able to order the product from Mary Kay and then wrap it up. And then when you deliver it, they'll pay you the rest. So that'll be your profit. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Corporate sales, It's a little late in the game for the corporate sales, but still possible. Reach out to me separately if you guys want more information on that, okay? Now, what this is saying is how to have a $10,000 holiday selling season. This is saying that if you, like for each one of these, if you were to hold, let's say, for instance, a silent parties or have 10 silent hostesses, and you had 200 or more in sales for each party. That's 10 silent parties times $200 in sales is $2,000, you guys. That's the possibility. Again, it could be way more than that. It could be a little less than that. But the point of it is that this is just giving you ideas on how to sell and just the possibility of how much you can sell. And it's really exciting, you guys. Look at this wish list. Imagine if you got wish lists from just 10 customers. Okay, or 10 friends and family. They don't have to be customers yet, you guys. They may not have been able to purchase from you, but they have a list of things that they really want. Now is the time to get those wish lists from them so that you can contact their loved ones to buy for them. Okay. The 10 spouse, let's say you have 10 lists, okay, and you call their spouses and they purchase each one purchases $150 from you. Okay, let's just they're rounding or giving a ballpark figure. That's 10 people times $150 in sales. You guys, that's $1,500 in sales just from these pieces of paper. Like just from these wish lists and calling and asking the question if you can help them with their holiday shopping. You guys, really, it's so simple. I think sometimes that we overthink, I know we overthink things because I do too. But when when we put our emotions aside and just do the work and do what we know we're supposed to do and just, follow, right, our plan, it really is simple. Okay. And I don't want to say it's always easy because it's not. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. But it is simple. Okay. And so I really believe that everyone can do even just a couple of these things. Okay. Because we all know at least a couple people, right? So you can kind of, walk through and look at all the numbers there, but these are obviously not definitive. These are examples of amounts of money you can make. It could be less, it could be more, it just depends on who you reach out to and how many people you reach out to. Okay. Now, track your ways to $10,000. This is remember what I mentioned? You only want to pick and focus on 3 different ways to earn this holiday season. When we focus on too much and we try to do too much, we get scattered. Okay. So that's why I say narrow in and focus on 3. So for instance, for me, my top 3, okay, are wish lists. So I'm getting wish lists and reaching out to the people on their wish list, their secret Santas. Okay. I'm doing skincare parties and I'm doing open houses. Okay. So those are my 3 ways that I'm focusing on holiday selling this season. Okay. Don't forget to send me your 3 ways that you would like to so that I can help you with that. Okay. Now, 6, this is so important, you guys. I know everyone's on mute, which is totally fine, but just I want to make sure that if you guys have any questions, I can't see, by the way, the the chat for some reason. So if you do have a question, just unmute yourself and let me know because the chat disappeared. I don't know. I don't know where it went. So you'll have to talk to me. Okay, so Wendy 6x6 plan. Wendy is a senior national sales director, or well, senior executive national sales director. She's awesome. Wendy Coffee. She's the one who really created this whole plan, you guys. She's been doing this awesome holiday sales for years and years. And so thank you to her for being so go-give and giving us this plan because honestly, like it is really gold. Like I did not come up with this, just so you know. Okay, this has been borrowed from a friend, and she is, she shares it with all of Mary Kay, which is wonderful. So 6x6 plan, you guys. It says, what is a 6x6? It's a simple holiday strategy. So it's keeping it simple, you guys. Remember, we talked about simplicity, okay? Especially as a new consultant. Especially as a new consultant, you want to keep it simple. 6x6. That is essentially creating 6 different holiday gift sets and making 6 of each. Okay. focusing on six gift sets and making six of each. Now, if you can't make six of each, if you don't have that many products, that's okay. Just make six gift sets and then pre-sell those gift sets and then order the products when you get the sales. Okay. So six different holiday gift sets. If you do 20, that's way too much to manage, but also people can never make decisions, so it's too many options. So keep it at six. Um, let's see. Price each of these between $15 and $50. The reason being is that you don't want it to be, first of all, really, we don't have anything that you should be listing for less than $15, or else you'll be losing money. Um, as far as sets go and even really individual products. So you definitely shouldn't be doing that. But also making it any sets more than $50, that is where you will offer custom orders. So if somebody, whenever you ask people about Christmas shopping, you guys, the number one, if I can give you any single best tip today when you're talking with people about helping them with their shopping, always ask what their budget is for each person, like whoever you're talking to them about. So if it's their wife, if their sister, I say, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Joe, for allowing me to buy for your daughter Haley. I know she loves XYZ, but let me ask you first, what is your budget for Haley's Christmas gifts this year?" Okay, see how specific that is? You want to be specific so you know you're not running around the bush. You're just trying to guess what he can spend or they can spend. You know exactly how much they can spend, and then you can recommend products or packages or your gift sets that you have put together. Now, because the gift sets we make are $15 to $50, or that's what is recommended, if he's like, "Oh, I'm going to spend $150, my budget for Haley is $150." Okay, wonderful. I would love to create a custom basket for you for her. And I know exactly what she loves. And would you be okay with me putting that together for you? Or do you trust me? Are you willing to trust me to put that together for you? And most people will say, yeah, they won't, or they'll tell you if they want something specific in it for their customer. Does that make sense, you guys?
Yes, sorry, I'm washing my face.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. I just want to,
But
no,
yes, it does. It makes a lot of sense. And I did have a question.
yeah, yeah,
With Dan,
yeah.
can you help me
Mhm.
like come up with a way to ask him? Obviously I know it's kind of like narrow, but
No, that's okay.
um, he has already bought like
Mhm.
12 Mint Bliss. So like I don't know like how to ask him. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
I will. Yep, I will text you after and then we can come up with some ways. Yep, sounds good. Okay, awesome. And you guys, just like that, like if anyone else needs help with like wording, like if you're like, I'm not sure how to ask this person or how do I, like there's some scripts in this packet, you guys, at the end that actually, are really great. But if there's a specific person like Lindsay's talking about and you're not sure, just reach out to me because not that you can mess up, right? But I'd rather you ask me and then I might have a better way to go about it or way to reach out to them before you ask, and that may be more successful, if that makes sense. So, you guys always reach out for any questions about that kind of stuff or anything. Okay, on the go baskets. You guys, this is what, if you've ever heard of anyone talk about like literally carrying a basket around, and I need to do this. Like this is something that I have not put together yet. I have all my sets together, but do I have them in a basket? No, I'm going to do this tonight because this is something that I don't know. I just haven't done, but it needs to be done because then no one will know. So anyway, okay, use one of each of your gift sets, right? From your 6x6, so your six sets to assemble the basket. So you're booking in person or virtual, you guys. You can do these via FaceTime and you can sell. Everything can be virtual. Like, especially with Rose right now, I know that you are recovering and, obviously it's a lot harder to get in person right now as you're recovering, but you can do everything virtually. Okay. I always think if you can be in person, that is, the best way because they can feel it, they can touch it, they can look at it, but by no means do you have to be in person to sell these products. If they can't get together in person, ask them if they can do a quick FaceTime for 15 minutes, you guys. That's literally all it takes. On the go or stop and shop appointments is what we call them, right? The stop and shop or on the go. You stop by them with your basket, you show them the 6 bundles, and then you literally sell. You guys, it's fun. Like, think of it as it's so fun. This is like the easiest time of year to sell. And so let's take advantage of it. Let's really see, like, just how much we can do. And oh my gosh, that cup is really cute. I'm just looking at her. Oh my gosh, she said also contains Amazon and Canva links. Super cute. So you guys, this little QR code, it looks like, I haven't done it yet, but it looks like Wendy, if those of you are still needing some ideas, it looks like she included on there her links to get any of those gift set, like those little pouches, like that bow pouch or this little bag on Amazon. So that's another, and that comes quick. So another examples of things that you can do. Okay, gift wrapping basics. You guys can go through this on yourself, but basically don't make it hard, make it simple. Lindsay already knows how much I don't like to put together sets. And they are simple, but they look really cute. Okay, so there are lots of things that you can do that are not complicated that will still look really cute and really professional. Okay, so these are just shows you, really your different supplies to have, most cost-effective packaging, some items you want to have on hand. You guys use examples of things that I post, borrow things from other consultants. It is not stealing ideas. We share in Mary Kay, we share everything, literally. Like, I mean, we even share we even share beds. We even sleep together, is what we say. We literally share beds at retreats. Okay. But seriously, you guys, we can borrow like ideas of gift sets. Like, you don't have to ask anybody. Like, if someone posts something online, it's there to share. Okay. So please do not reinvent the wheel. Use something that's already created, or if you've got stuff at home and you're like, oh, I want to use this little bag, these gift bags I already have. Great, use them. Don't go out and buy a whole bunch of stuff if you already have a bunch of stuff, okay? Here's some examples to shop from, some places that have good pricing. And most important tip, you guys, this is so important, each person who receives a gift set from you, okay, they are a potential customer. So the people, your customers that are buying gift sets from you, those people that are receiving those gift sets, you guys, those are potential customers. Okay. So you want to be sure that you put your contact information in each gift set, whether that be your card. And if you don't have a card, that's okay if you don't have a business card. I can print out, please reach out to me, you guys. I can easily print out something for you. Even little stickers, whatever, that just have your name and your phone number on it because you want people to be able to reach back out to you to order their products, to reorder, to order more products, to set up a facial. I mean, you never know. They're going to love it and they're going to want more. Okay. So you want them to be able to contact you. So make sure you put that in there. I also do, you don't have to, but I also, like it says, include a $10 gift card they can use at their free pampering session. I do that because that gives them more incentive to meet with me. It's up to you what you want to do, but at least have your contact information in each gift set, okay? Now, this says how to hold a holiday party. Um, Again, these are, basically these what they call holiday parties. They're not the skincare ones, but they're holiday parties that are centered around helping your customers shop for their holiday gifts for everyone on their list. Okay, so we call them holiday coffee, stop and shop, jingle and mingle. I mean, there's tons of different names for them. But basically, or you can call it, ooh, I like this. Turn your table into a holiday boutique. Ooh, you could call it a holiday boutique shopping experience. Or maybe a pop-up, holiday pop-up shop. That is a good one. I might use that. They typically take 45 minutes to an hour. You do not want to be any longer than that. People, their patience and their attention span these days is very short. So what you want to be doing though with these is essentially you are reaching out to people that are already your customers, okay? Because you've already built a relationship with these people or that are friends or family members, okay? You already have that relationship built. You want to have an incentive for holding the party, okay? So whatever you want to have your hostess credit, or maybe they get free product to pick out. Maybe they get free products that you have on hand that they can pick from. You do what you want to do, what works best for your business. But also, you guys, what would your hostess, what would that person be excited about? You know your people better than I do. So would they be excited about picking out free gifts from a basket? Or would they be more excited about an actual discount? Maybe they get 20% off everything or 30% off everything. You kind of have to go with each different situation, each different person may be different. Okay. Now, hostess packet, that's just going to be, catalogs, sales tickets, all of that, those things, recruiting information. Pre-profiling guests is the same thing, and then setting up for the party. So again, I'm not going to go too big into this, but essentially, this is something that you're literally holding it like a skincare party. You're booking it like a skincare party, and you're pre-profiling, but you're not actually sitting down and they're not putting the products on their face. They're looking at the gift sets. They're actually going to this party to shop, okay, for holiday sets and things for the people on their list, okay? Um, Gift sets for the party, again, you want to just keep the 6 by 6 rule. So you're just going to show them the 6 gift sets you've already put together. It's easy enough, right? And if you can make more to bring with you, that's something important to do too, or to have, whatever extra products on hand that you can bring so they can shop from. They give you examples of different sets to have on hand, a variety of them, or different gift set varieties you can make, okay? And then it talks about kind of just like when the guests arrive, what you're going to do. Okay, so you can read this on your own. I'm not going to read everything so that I'm, you know, being respectful of our time here tonight. But basically, that's just a really good way to get in front of people and show them all of your sets you have. Okay. Trunk show. Now, a trunk show is basically, it's a show and tell, essentially the same thing as a holiday party, showing your gift sets, but it's much shorter. Okay. So it's similar to these, like we said, holiday coffees, jingle and mingle, but the difference is you're going to, oh, well, I guess it says their place of employment. You can go to their place, their work, but you can go to their house or someone else's house, but it's basically a lot shorter time period. And you're kind of just doing it like on their work break, if that makes sense. These are best to have in December as it gets closer to the holidays and people have less time to shop. So you're basically offering a service to them, um, and you're coming to them and helping them shop more last minute than other things would be, okay? Um, so those are called, trunk shows or mini trunk shows. Um, and you are going to, want to go to them and their place of work, okay? Or their house, whichever one. But essentially it's kind of the same thing, just slightly different. Okay, booking scripts. These are gold, you guys. This is seriously like some of the best verbiage you can use. So, for instance, hi, so and so, or so we'll say, hi, Susie, this is Rachel with Mary Kay. Do you have a quick minute? And she says, yes. Okay, great. I've got something exciting to share with you. Christmas is only 5 weeks away. Can you even believe it? We're entering the busiest and most hectic time of the year, and I'm currently helping my clients reduce their stress and save time and money by bringing Christmas to you. Can you get excited about finishing the bulk of your Christmas shopping at a 50% discount? Okay, you guys, in parentheses here, or whatever discount you prefer. I would not necessarily, especially if you're newer in this business, I wouldn't offer them 50%, but I may do like 20%. Okay. So, can you get excited, Susie, about finishing your Christmas shopping for a 20% discount or 25% discount? Okay. And she says, yeah, tell me more info. What does that all entail? Okay, great. Let me share how it works. It just takes 1 hour of your time and five or more of your girlfriends. I have a gift giving service to share with you, with those of you who want to avoid the malls or any busy shopping stores and really enjoy the holiday season. I call it my shopping coffee, and you can shop from your seat instead of your feet. You fix the coffee or cider, and I'll bring the cookies. I'll bet several names come to mind right away, don't they? Okay, awesome. Well, and this is October special, so you could say my November special is this. When you schedule our shopping coffee date in and you can say November, well, it's almost December. So if you so maybe you would say when you schedule your shopping coffee date with me by December 5th, put a date like in the near like next week or so. When you schedule it with me by December 5th and you have at least five friends attend, you earn the right to do your shopping at 25% off or whatever percent you want to offer. How does that sound? And she's like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Okay, awesome. Okay, so who comes to mind that you would enjoy some shopping girlfriend time with? And then she's going to tell you, she's going to start naming off some people. And then, okay, awesome. Let's nail down a date and a time. So obviously you're going to nail down the date and time. And then you're going to basically go from there and, get her guest list, have her send her the invite, like, and it'll look a little bit different. So when you guys schedule these, if you need help again, and if you want to do it at the studio, you guys on a Saturday, that's fine. Like, I mean, we're going to be doing skincare classes as well, but if you have someone that can only do Saturday and they want to do a shopping, um, appointment with you, you can absolutely schedule it for the Saturday, um, for a Saturday time slot. Okay, just make sure you communicate with me beforehand, so that works with our schedule. But anyway, you guys, this is an easy way. Now, this is better as a phone call, but I'm gonna try to come up with the text, you guys, for this that's shorter, and something you can send out to your customers, to do like more of like a stop and shop kind of thing, a shopping experience from your gift sets. Okay, so I will send that out. And then we're almost done here. Okay, holiday booking objections, you guys. This is one of the biggest things that I will tell you that people will say to you and reasons why they cannot book with you. Okay. Now, this says the holiday season offers unique opportunity to serve your customers and earn extra money. Like I mentioned before, you guys, with so many activities during the holidays, some some people may find it difficult, okay, to see how they can find time, to fit it in their schedules. Okay. I've already had someone tell me yesterday that they can't meet until January. So, but but remember that initial no, it doesn't mean forever, or it doesn't mean no. It usually means I need more information. Tell me how holding a class will benefit me. You guys, our job is when we book with them, to really tell them and give them the benefits of booking with them. I mean, how is that going to benefit them, right? We know how it benefits us, but how is this sitting with them or getting together with them, especially during the busy time, going to benefit them? So based on that, you guys, here's some objections real quick, and then we'll wrap it up here. People will tell you the very first thing. What did I say? With the holidays, I'm too busy with parties and family gatherings. That's what a lot of people will tell you when you ask them to get together. Oh, I'm just too busy. I've got too much going on with the holiday get-togethers. This below is what you're gonna say to them. Okay. This is called overcoming objections. Susie, that's wonderful. I know your friends and relatives will really appreciate an invitation to join you for a complimentary makeover where they'll learn how to develop a good skincare routine. How about we set up a tentative date for your class with understanding that if the time comes and you find it inconvenient, you can call me and change the date. How does that work? I'll be right there. Thank you. I'll be right there. So you guys, I'm not going to read all of these, but this is essentially the most common objections you're going to get this time of year. And this is how you would respond. So I'm trying to think of another one. Um, okay, here's another good one. Keeping up with the kids' activities this time of year really keeps me on the go. And you can say, oh, I totally understand that. This is a busy time of year for most people. That's one of the reasons why I asked you. I know you're always concerned about looking your best, and you could probably use some time to be pampered. Why don't we schedule a complimentary makeover for next week? Let's look at my date book and see what time's better for you. Does the first part of the week or the latter part work better? Morning or afternoon? And then of course you can have, a few friends join you. So again, read these, you guys. Um, if you need to, I really don't like to tweak, like, I don't want to say tweak it, but depending on who the person is, again, you can always ask me how you think that I would respond to somebody's objections, and I'd be more than happy to help you with the response. But this is really going to help you to get perspective on that because I think a lot of times, like it mentioned, when people say no at first, it's not really a no. It's like they don't know what you're asking them, and they also don't know how it's going to benefit them. So we need to make sure that we're giving them that information when we're asking them to book and really telling them what services we offer. And that's going to really seal the deal. Okay. Um, this last part is how to sell to corporate businesses. Like I mentioned, we're not really going over that. That's something that um, is definitely kind of a niche thing that I would focus on the other avenues of selling. But on that note, you guys, what first of all, are you guys excited? Are you excited to sell this holiday season? We have 5 weeks, almost five. We've got technically 4.5, 4.5 weeks, you guys left still. That's a full month. That is a full month of selling, okay, which is 4 weeks, 4.5 weeks, plenty of time. Um, oh, I forgot the most important thing. Pink Friday, Small Business Saturday, and Cyber Monday. The first thing you're going to focus on is what do you want your sale to be? Keep it simple. The simpler, the better, and the more sales you will get. Because if people are confused about what the sale is, or it's too complicated, like buy $15, buy $50, get $15 in free pink cash, and then, spend it in this month and use it on that month. Like that's too complicated. Like people just shut down. They don't know what it is and they're not going to buy. So the simpler your sale, the better. For instance, you could do 20% off your entire store. That's easy, super easy, right? 20% off everything. You could do free shipping on all orders. You could do free gift with all orders. I would say I think the thing that gets people the most excited is like a set percentage off of the total order, because then they can pick out exactly what they want from your store versus I've seen some sales where people will put, lipsticks on sale for, $15 versus, only $15 today, regular price is $20. And then skincare is only X amount, body care is X amount. That gets a little, it's very confusing to a lot of people, right? And they forget, oh wait, how much percent or what was this off? Or is this only on body products or is it just for skincare? And so it's up to you, it's your business, but I would really suggest keeping it simple and just doing like one flat discount for your entire store because that is going to be so simple that anyone can figure it out. And you can keep it straight too, okay? Um, and I would offer, I mean, free delivery or free shipping. I know a lot of your guys' customers are local, so that wouldn't, you're just going to be delivering them anyway. But I would offer free shipping on your site. Most companies do free shipping for Black Friday weekend. So I would say we want to be competitive with that. That's just a suggestion. You can take it or leave it, but I always do free shipping for my pink weekend deals. I usually do a flat percentage off, 25% off everything. is that's personally what I usually do, or 30%. But that is my business. I've been in business longer. You all have to decide what's going to work best for your business, for your family, for your goal, for all the things, right? So, everyone's sale is gonna look different. And so if you need help, okay, coming up with a sale to use or coming up with a discount, please let me know. And I can also help you to make a quick flyer on Canva that you can post on in your private group. Okay. There's also tons of things online. If you literally Google, you guys, if you Google Pink Friday, Mary Kay Pink Friday, there are so many graphics that come up online that you can just save, like download and save onto your phone and then upload into your Facebook. So again, I can help you with specific if there was something that you were wanting to do that you can't find online. Please reach out to me. But my main goal for you guys tonight, literally to nail down what, first of all, your goal. Please, please, please send me this a picture of this page, or if you don't have it, just text it to me. Like, if you don't have the printed out copy, just say what you're going to use your profit for and how much you need to profit and then how much you need to sell. Okay. Send that to me, please. And then what star level, if you want to be a star by December 15th, what level you want to be at. Please send that to me tonight. Okay. By tomorrow latest. And then the second assignment I will give you to work on tonight, definitely by tomorrow. What is your pink weekend sale going to be? I would really, really recommend just keeping it one simple sale throughout the whole weekend for Friday through Monday. Okay, for Pink Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and just have it Friday through Sunday. So either a flat percentage off, or maybe you do, save save a certain flat amount, maybe save $10 or, $10 off any $50 or more order or, but just keep it simple. Okay. But if you need help to come up with that, please let me know. But I would love to also, if you could text me what your pink weekend deals are going to be. I would love to hear those. Okay, ladies. So any questions on what we went over today or anything else at this time? Anybody have any questions, guys, before we jump off? No? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can
Okay,
hear you.
awesome. Okay, perfect. It says, oh, I can't access my microphone. Oh, okay, Lindsay. Oh, yeah, because you just got kicked off. Okay, well, all right. Well, if you guys have any other questions that you think of in the meantime, you guys, this week, let me know. But I know that each of you can do this, that you guys can, even if your goal is just to sell a couple gift sets, you guys, everyone can sell something this holiday season. I believe in you guys. Um, have fun with it too. This is supposed to be fun, not stressful. Okay, so have fun with it. Talk to people. Just you'll be amazed that once you start, just talking with people and just sharing that you have gift giving services, you'll be amazed at what comes from it. Okay. So, I hope everyone has an amazing Thanksgiving. And please, please, you guys, each of you text me with your goals. Okay. Bye,
Okay,
guys. Have a good
bye.
night.
You
Talk to you guys
too.
later. Bye.